Okay, this is tour number 2 of the commercial building that we're doing right now. It's September, mid-September 2016. So this is what we got done so far. If you watch the first video, a lot of this wasn't done. So now we have our vestibule door on the left there, the red door. A little bit to the right is this double doors. Those are the shipping receiving for Purearth Organics, that food store. All the windows for the massage clinic and the apartments are in, and we got our scratch coat and our brown coat of stucco done. So let's just I'm going to walk around the building here. If you look up top, those are apartment windows way up there. Not all windows are put in, we have 2 left. Okay, so that door that's propped open, that's the doorway upstairs, the 2nd floor. That'll have a card access for that. Apartment windows, all that, and then on the main floor, that's the Purearth Organics. And then let's just zip around to the front and show you all the windows we've punched in on the riverside. Yeah, so this whole west side is scratch coat and brown coat of stucco, ready for the finished coat acrylic. The decks are done for the apartments. The 2 divider walls are up for the apartments. Purearth Organic, you can see their patio, so the concrete pad has been poured there, and then we'll just finish up the rest of the sidewalk here in the next few days or in the next week. And then the commercial side, there's a couple of doors you see on the main floor, and then on the 2nd floor we just crammed as many windows in as possible just to get a nice view of the river, and we even punched in 6 transom windows up high. So let's keep it going. I'll show you the main floor now. Last time I couldn't get a view of the vestibule because I had a plywood door here. So you just walk in, there's a little electric heater in this room, and then there'll be another door. That's a camera wire hanging there. Still got our temp bathroom, but it's all drywalled. We have the 2 gray, those are the nylon pipes. There's our water supply, and then we'll just have a manifold and hook up to all the water lines for the bathrooms. So we have our other bathroom here, the room with the light on. That's the elevator machine room. So we have control board, hydraulic pump, back up. We have the electrical disconnect. You see the black wire, it's 200 amp cable there going way up to the 3rd level mechanical room. We'll show you that in a minute. And then if you look up a little higher, these are condensing units and line sets for Purearth Organic next door. And then there's a little bottom of our platform going up for our mechanical shaft. So we have a lot going on there. Yeah, so we just have some conduits and a pull station there for electrical, and then straight ahead those 2 holes up high, those are supply and return for our whole makeup air unit. That's the elevator door there. It's pretty much ready to fire up. We just got to close off the ceiling and finish fire rating in the machine room. We buttoned off the end of the hallway. We're going to turn. This one, we left this door at the end of the hallway there, and we're actually, this bay straight ahead is just 1 bay. We were going to split it into 2, but we didn't. It's a little messy. We got some drywall happening in here. So there's a window, and there's a door over there. And then this is, yeah, so those are the last 2 windows. We're just going to get them here in the next week, and we'll fit those in, and then we're done putting windows in. So everything's boarded up. We're starting on the walls. All the ceilings are boarded. 2-hour fire rating on the ceilings. So yeah, we're just going to keep going away in here. So yeah, here's the 2 fan coils that supply this area. And that way if somebody does want to lease a space, we can split the space up and still have separate heat, separate thermostats. You can see there's a little more plumbing done to the fan coils than last time we were here. Okay, let's keep, I'll jump back in the hallway. Sorry for the light. So yeah, that's the door going out towards the riverside, and then it'll hit that patio. And then here's the other lease bay. We got some rocks all in here. We got a bunch of our tile parts because we're ready to tile the apartment soon, so we got them kind of sitting ready. Here's this fan coil there. It's already starting to get some plumbing hooked up to it. See the 2 nylon lines? They're for future in case somebody in this suite wants some hot and cold water. This is the other mechanical shaft. It's the main ducting for all our supply and return air for the makeup air unit. This is the demising wall that splits, you know, this half from the Purearth Organic store. And then I'll try not to get the windows too hardcore. But there's 2 windows and a door going out to the patio. So that's about the main floor. Let's get out of here. Okay, let's head up these stairs. Lighting might be a little poor up here. Let's just take a shot up. So this is a set of stairs right above us for one of the apartments. So it's all boarded off. We just need to finish taping this hallway out. We actually put a storage closet under the stairs of this other apartment because we noticed how much wasted space there was. So we made the space there and drywalled it all, and it's all ready to rock. Sorry. So let's just spin. Light's pretty bright coming through those windows. These apartments are getting some cabinetry. Let's just spin to this other corner one here, do a little walkthrough. So yeah, there's an electrical panel there when you come in. Here's that recessed closet here, so we'll just do a shallow IKEA PAX there. So we just did a big living room window there. It's a little higher than I'd normally like, but it's because there's a steel girt there just below it. And let's look here. Exposed ducting. So that's there. And then there's actually some takeoffs that go through the wall into the bathroom and the master bedroom. Yeah, so it's a little messy, but there's the island, and then there's the kitchen there. Just got some cover panels sitting in front of where the fridge goes. So now you can see how much electrical and plumbing there is involved with the fan coils. So we're getting close to firing them up. And yeah, so then what we did is we built this bulkhead there, and then we'll have T-bar access there so we can pull the fan or the furnace filter out of the fan coil. And then it just gives it a nice clean surface when you come in. You don't see all that ugly mess. But then coming straight through, you just see this nice ductwork. Kind of gives an industrial feel. So let's just quickly jump into the bedroom here. It's a little bright. I'll just keep the camera low, keep the light out of here. So we just got all our closet stuff in boxes still, and still just building and setting things up. We laid down this 3/8 subfloor because we're doing vinyl plank everywhere, but we didn't want to use particle board just because we wanted this building to have, you know, really good longevity. So we're just worried, you know, moisture over years will really swell up that particle board. So we spent a little more money now, did the 3/8, and should last a long time. So yeah, it's the toilet there, and then we're just gonna get a little spinny spin tub. So we'll do some nice tile all the way up to the vaulted ceiling. And we'll use some Kody mat, waterproof it properly. So there's a little heat run coming into the bathroom. We'll just try to pick up this closet here. Yeah, so we just got a closet unit there. And then yeah, another closet, apartment size laundry, an upper, and then we'll do a rod in between those two, and we'll have tile, like we'll do a countertop and a tile backsplash all the way to the top of these. Nice little rod for hanging a few clothes. And okay, I won't show you the other, what I call the other small apartment. It's kind of self-explanatory, same stage, but let's jump into one of these bigger ones. Sorry, going a little fast here. Yeah, so you guys walk straight ahead. Sink there in the window. Island you can see. The stove and the microwave there. Well, let's do a little tour around. Window, 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 window. Transom, door to the deck. Oop. Yeah, so there's a built-in shallow pantry there, and then to the right we're going to do a nice little niche action there with some shelving. Here's the door to the bedroom. Here, let's stop. Show some of the ducting work coming through the wall. So it's that mechanical room above the bedroom, and then just some lighting going on up in this vaulted ceiling. Nothing too crazy here, just a window. We still got the film on the windows, but you can see the trees, and it's fall and the nice leaves and towards the river. So we're just gonna spin around. There's the kitchen there, and then we'll walk through. So the first compartment here, left and right, we haven't put the closets in yet. There'll be closets straight through. Toilet right there in front of me. Then the laundry up here. I think we got the cabinets in there for that. And we built a little platform. We're just going to throw our flooring up there in a little platform just to build the little, because apartment sizes are so small, build them up so you don't have to put your head on the ground to get your laundry in and out. And yeah, tub. So we're just doing these half walls, and we'll tile the top of that, and then we'll do some glass, get some custom glass in here and fancy it up a bit. So yeah, so we're back into the entryway here, walk through, walk around, and there's the fridge. And then we got shorted a couple of shallow pantries, but this is that corner that where they're gonna sit, and I managed to make it all work with the stairs and everything. So we'll come up here. Winder stairs. Right, so last time that party wall was open. So it's closed off, rock solid, fire rated, boom. Spin the corner. Besides our own mess and garbage, the fan coils and the ductwork looks awesome. Yeah, besides some wires dangling, the actual ductwork is unreal. There's a bunch just laying on the ground. And then I want to show you if I get enough light. Just that beautiful takeoff right there. Just a slight different angles so they don't have to overlap each other and crisscross. Yeah, so that's that. Little half wall there, nothing crazy, just keep costs down to some degree. And then just two big windows up high. Let's take a look out the view there of that one corner one. Yeah, so we'll put a little glass railing up here. Nice view from the top. And there you go. Come live here. There's Bower Ponds. And then the city's going to develop a bunch of this. They've been doing a good job cleaning it up, but you can see a good view of the city. Okay, let's jump back down to the hallway. Just peek our head in this other apartment and see what's happening. We got some scaffold in there because we're painting the ceilings, setting some cabinets. They're all about at the same stage. So the organic food store, it's up and running. We'll check it out next. So we've got that done. Then we're going to get the apartments done. We'll just keep kind of flowing our way through the building. So every section of the building's at a different stage. There's a substantial amount of plumbing that has been done in the meantime. That's all that nylon. Great stuff. So there's feeds for the fan coils, and there's also feeds for just domestic hot water and recirc lines. Yeah, so there's some duct work and a whole bunch of other work that's been done. We made this. This is a mechanical shaft just for some electrical and line sets. I'll just spin and show you that. So that's the elevator machine room, and they come up and then hit the third level mechanical room. Okay. Just gonna spin here. This is one leasable office here, and here's another one, and I just wanted to show you what we've been doing in here. So on the other side's the apartment, but right there's a bunch of electrical lines there, power cables. Essentially what we did is we built that bulkhead, so you'd need at least a 5-inch screw before you'd even come close to touch one of those cables, just for safety reasons. So just kind of worried about that. Once you button it up, you kind of forget about what's in all the walls. Okay, to the right's the elevator, and to the left is the entry to the massage clinic. So we're gonna walk in here. We're just mudding and taping right now. That's why our lighting cable's on the ground, just to give the taper lots of room to do his thing. Yeah, so that's the entry there. That'll be the front reception desk. Behind that'll be some filing and storage, cabinetry. And then just some seating here, seating in this L-shaped corner. Oh, let's not forget, don't rink. Fan coil, fire damper, plumbing, another fire damper up and behind there. So this ductwork will be above T-bar. So here's to the right, just that little walkthrough behind the reception, and then straight ahead we got electrical panel on the left. Straight ahead just storage. We had to build that storage because where that ABS pipe comes through, that'll be a mop sink, and then washer dryer. Spin a little more. Staff washroom, cabinets. Da-da-da. Cabinetry there, prep area. And then, yeah, so it looks like everyone's been busy. Ducting guy, he's well on his way. All the rooms are boarded off, storage at the end of the hallway. And then these rooms, because there's a low ceiling, like a little 7.5 foot ceiling, then no T-bar in there. So the T-bar just ends here, and then the grills just come through the wall and just sit on the other side of the wall and supply heat. Yeah, so that's that. Let's just look in these two rooms. And these are just two other massage ones. So yeah, the electrician's gonna prop his power cable up off of some cable trays, and then he's got some future conduits there. And then he's also got some conduits running through the ceilings just to avoid steel beams and stuff. Let's take another look. The ductwork looks awesome. Yeah, so there's a fire damper because he's going into a leasable office there. So I just had to put a fire damper. Everything looks just awesome. Okay. Right, so it's a good location for the elevator. You pop up and you're right at the massage. Here's some other future conduits going up to our mech room. And then, yeah, so we'll keep coming down this hallway. So those are just 2 public washrooms there, 2 doors on the left, and then to the right. So there's 1 commercial lease bay entry there, and then another one right here. These rooms are a little messy. Basically our tool storage and extra materials and cabinets for the apartments. But these rooms, like each bay, is substantially different from the first video I showed you. 6 windows in each bay, just crammed them right full. You can see once we get a little more done in the apartments, we can come and button up the drywall in here. So let's continue to the end of the hallway and up these stairs. So here's the other door, that's the exit. The other exit, so you go down. Okay. It's hard to see all the windows we've punched in there. But we got these stairs and some backing for railing. We'll go up these stairs. We'll catch a view of this lease bay here when we get a little higher. Yeah, so just transoms and then we're able to get a couple windows up in this little office space here. So we got a window there, and then that's a PTAC unit, same as like a hotel heater, an AC unit. And then we'll just dodge this bright window. Then we got another window to the right there. Okay, here's the mechanical room for the whole building. It substantially has changed since the first video I shot. And just to clarify, what the makeup air unit does is actually technically brings in fresh air and exhaust air. And it does that, you can control the settings, but for this building it'll be probably 7, 8 in the morning till 7, 8 at night, and then intermediate for a few minutes or maybe 15 minutes on the hour throughout the night. Just so the apartments always have fresh air, and all the lease bays do. So that's the makeup air unit, and that's actually the preheat that was just finished operating. It might fire up here in a sec again. So as it brings fresh air into the building, if it's below 20 degrees Celsius, it'll temper that heat, just so that the fan coils aren't designed in order to actually preheat cold air. So that's what this unit does. So here's our plenums coming in, so we coming into the building. But yeah, you can see a trunk line there. In behind there's line sets that go out onto the platform, and there's the power cable for the elevator. Yeah, kick back on. So there's a water tank that supplies the apartments and all the domestic hot water, and it's ran off the boilers. There's the electrical panel. And then there's the 2 boilers. So they supply heat for all the fan coils, all the domestic hot water. Then we just have all the pumps, expansion tanks. And then there's a bunch of our security and data in the corner, so that's got to get cleaned up. Yeah, so there's 1 fresh air duct and 1 return, or 1 exhaust, sorry. And then you can just see, actually, and remember, this is the top of the elevator right here. So we cram jam this room, and let's check out the old platform. Oh yeah, there's a gas line coming in, and then these still have to get hooked up. They're our supply of water, and well, one's a supply, one's a hot water. So they got to get hooked up, but that's 1.5 inch nylon there. Our little half door that gets us outside and onto our platform. So yeah, there's 15 condensing units up here. And I think I explained that in the other video. So this turned out really well, I'm happy with that. So that's the end of the tour on this side of the building. Now we'll jump down to the Purearth Organics and check out the finished store down there. Okay, let's walk into Purearth Organics here. It's all done. It was done at near the end of June, about the third week in June. So this is the entryway as you walk in. If we look up, you can see the open ductwork, and we did some track lighting. So what's cool about the track lighting is you can just move those lights around anywhere on the track, and then you can have more or less lighting and direct lighting towards merchandise or what have you. So here's some more open ducting. Those are above the tills. So you just see merchandise shelving. Here's the checkout area, and we just did some nice wood features there. So there's some structural components as well, like that wood beam. That's actually part of an I-beam, so we just kind of furred it out and made it look kind of cool. And even that wood column, that's got 2 layers of fire-rated 5/8 drywall in behind it, so has the functional component as well. So let's walk in. So we put in a whole bunch of windows here, finish them off, and that faces the river, so that's super cool. Okay, so this is the juice bar. Nothing too crazy, a bunch of tile, and then we're just right there's the double doors into the kitchen. Let's just take a peek in there. So what's cool about the kitchen is, yes, it's a kitchen. They do some prep for soups and sandwiches and all sorts of stuff. Nice big stainless sink, and then the big juicer that they juice twice a week with that thing. But what's really neat is up above this T-bar, there's the 2 fan coils. They run off the boiler, that supplies our heat. So there's 2 fan coils, a ton of mechanical, as you've seen from the previous videos. And then the other couple cool things is that's the door to access the walk-in cooler, so they can stock that part of it. So right up above that area we have all the line sets for freezers and coolers. And it runs through our demising wall. That's all fire graded off. And then also above this cooler, I'll just show you, like if you can imagine the top right corner, we ran some conduits up above the ceiling of the cooler to the back receiving area. So let's open this up. Yeah, so there's the evaporators on the ceiling, PVC paneling. So everything inside of this is all spray foamed. And above this, so this is essentially a bulkhead, this ceiling. So in that bulkhead we have a couple conduits running to the back. So we can fish through there into the receiving area, or you know, we can get up to the 3rd level, we can get up to the platform on the top roof there. So if we need more mechanical or need to add or make changes later on. Basically just trying to think of all the future stuff here. Okay, so I'm just gonna spin out of here and we'll start from where we started again. Get a shot of the nice autumn trees. Yeah, so this little cubby there, that's under the stairs. So those access the 2nd floor. And then just 18 feet of produce cooler. Jeff's office is straight ahead there. And then these are that's the cooler. So they walk in behind there to stock it. So we just did some more ductwork there. And then yeah, so these conduits are all open exposed. So they run into the kitchen above the T-bar, so that way we can feed through these conduits and make changes or add or delete if we need to. So there's just some freezers there. And then I'll just keep spinning. There's two barrier-free washrooms. And then I'll just walk into the back here. Employees only. Well, I feel like one after building it. Sneak through. So here's Jeff's office. We just put a little window in there so people could say hi and he can see what's going on. And then, yeah, just some stored receiving, some more ductwork, and then our nylon supply lines that run basically 100 feet to get to this end. Electrical, panel, power cable, bunch of this is where the conduits start, go through the bathrooms. Let's sneak in here. It's amazing how much stuff you can fit in a store. There's the boiler. Got some tanks, pumps, vent lines, indirect water heater, and then I'll spin a little more. There's the other, so when pallets and stuff come in, you can stock the cooler from this door as well. Right, we did a cable tray so that we could add data or anything like that, like Cat 5s or anything to do with internet or data, computers. So anyway, there's a little heater straight ahead, that gray square box, that's ran off the boiler as well, so that way when the receiving door is open in the winter time, it can heat this back hallway up. And yeah, finally the double doors. So I hope I've caught everything. I think the store turned out really well. Too bad there wasn't some pictures in the meantime to show you as it progressed, but thanks for following, and hope you enjoyed it. Thanks. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel or check us out on some of the following.